guys, All Star Gamer here, back with another video, and today we're actually going to talk about, you guys already read the title, Null. Like you guys are probably saying, who is Null? Is it like a new mob that is coming out? Well, Null is basically not an entity, or he is not a freaking mob that is not added to the game. So, who is Null? Well, I'm gonna tell you a story about him. Now, we've all have heard the story, supposedly the legend of Herobrine. Of course, everybody knows that. You know, the one spirit who is said to roam and stalk you in what you thought were safe single-player worlds. Now, I know what you're probably thinking yourself. Hey, Herobrine isn't real. Notch said he's fake and always will be. But, what if I were told you that Herobrine is real, however, not in the way you may think? Let me explain. About 3 years ago, I was playing an old version, alpha or beta. Can't really remember. It was a simpler time back then. I was a younger age and I didn't really think about how harmful such an innocent game like Minecraft would be. As far as the memories, however, there wasn't much. I remember my first world, my first house. You know, things normal players would do. So he's just basically telling how who is known, and basically like that. Things normal players would remember they first started the game. Now, I had a friend who told me about this little rumor, about this little Herobrine rumor going around. I thought it was kind of funny because I thought he was joking with me, so I struggled it off. I must admit, I was a little intrigued about this silly little ghost. You probably would too, if you thought some evil guy with no eyeballs was going around attacking people in such a colorful game. In those days, I never recalled actually seeing Herobrine. Me either. But I saw someone who almost acted like him, but looked way different. This player was all black. You couldn't see any detail at all. He was pitch black. I never thought much of him because he never directly came up to me. He never acted hostile in a sense. He was kind of watching to so speak. Some time passed, and never since I upgraded to much a bigger step like the public 1.4 example, he kind of vanished, gone. I was a little older by then, but still didn't think of him as evil. I remember how fun the old times were, so I wanted to try and find a way to play on older versions. I never could. So, he basically talked about what Null is. So he's a black figure who was basically haunted by him. So because, you know, back then you couldn't even download mods. You can't actually download mods or anything. It's impossible. But he actually did explain it very well. He was all pitch black. He was basically, I think I have a skin for it. I think it was a skin pack 3. I think I have it, do I? Yep, I do. So I think it was, let me find it. It was, what? Him. He was basically this skin, but like all black. He never had a face at all. He never had like that kind of face. He never had that face before. So he basically was talking about him, but Herobrine is not in the game. He's not an entity at all. This is however until Minecraft's new launcher came into place. You could actually go back in time, so I did. Keep in mind, my game wasn't modded. You couldn't really mod an old version, or at least I couldn't. I started up version 1.2.5. That was like 2014. In beta, I believe. Oh no, that was beta. So that was 2000. So that was the first time. Okay. All was fine, of course, until after a few days. That's when the spooky ghost known as Herobrine showed himself to me. After walking home at farm mining, I went through a little forest to the east of the location of my wooden shack because so smooth lighting wasn't a thing yet. It was really dark for me. I couldn't make out much until there was light, a very dim light. It showed out in the corner of my eye. When I walked back after seeing, I saw it. It was the Clutch redstone torch. I thought that this was just a little prank. Mojang put in so everyone would shut their mouths about Herobrine. Wow. So it wasn't a prank, he was actually in the game. There was no mods. I think there was no creative there was no creative back then either. Yeah, I think that's it for this video. So of course you guys know what Null is. I'll show you. Of course, there's no pictures. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this commentary, new to the channel, click that like and that subscribe button. And yeah, and check only one gamer's channel in the description below, because he is actually one of the first people that figures out. I'm the second one. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I'm Gamer. We will see you later, recruits.